Or oh. Thing. Oh. Here, bitch.
Go. There's that one. And this. I want this one over here. There we go. And there. Everything's in place. I even made sure that it's actually going out to restream, so it's going into the other places this time.
Hello, Gee.
Gee. Okay, so
With the
black clay.
Well, it looks like chocolate bread right now.
Yeah.
Hello, Sandra.
Hello.
You throw with the black clay today.
It's actually kind of warm in here today, isn't it?
It's all sunny.
Nice.
The blue skies.
Which means a fair bit of solar heating
Glare.
today. And glare. Pittman, Susan Thatcher, a little better tower. Hello, everybody. We'll be doing the Viking cups. We have to make a couple that are on the good size volume, the comfortable for our hand size grip.
Little hands.
Little hands. Little hands, short fingers, one way or the other.
Well, some people have both.
Yeah.
Puppet hands.
Me.
It's not my fault.
That's
I don't have
I want
short
to be
fingers.
this one. Let's see. Freaking hell. Okay, once you throw those two pieces, I'll go deal with what's very likely a telemarketer.
Turn it on first, might help.
There we go. Take
Except
that.
that's the red water instead of brown water.
Oh, you gotta switch waters.
Yes, it's
Oh, the
that
color-coded watering. So that one's a 29 ounce, so it's slightly larger.
Yeah,
Did I just hear the other phone?
I don't know. Go get it. It's in the other room.
Because I'm like, I thought I heard a room shot.
Which is a message sound, by the way. Get back your chair. Don't get away.
Nothing to worry about. I'm gonna deal with other things. I'll be right back.
Hello. Andreas and Rachel. Throwing with the black clay today. There we go. Ow.
Had Andrew Scott, Rachel Gray, and Philip Atkinson joining. Hello, everybody.
No.
Just throwing some. Actually, what I can do is.
Bring out a picture of what I'm going to make.
Yes.
So I'm going to make a number of them.
Yep. One moment. We'll access the drive, which may cause some lag in the image.
Tools. I got put away. Where are you?
Yeah, put your tools away.
She's being
I
mean.
was
She put my
being
clothes away.
helpful.
I'll never find them there.
There it is.
I need even this off the top there.
Over here. Close that.
And
Open it.
large cup with
Yep.
small hand grip,
No, I said close that thing.
which is a little easier for me to gauge since my hands are small. It's always amusing when I'm making large cups or large handles.
There we
Y'all,
go.
with your big, huge hands. Towel. From that great stack of towels behind me. Okay. You stop fighting back. Behave, tools. Let go.
And we had Margaret join. And there's like a new comment bubble that's hiding part of it there, and I don't know how to get it to go away.
Oh. That's your job. I jumped
Oh,
on
there it goes. That part updated.
So, what was the comment?
It was somebody else joining.
Ah,
And Eric Malloy joined.
no, Eric.
And I need to. Oh, yes. And I'm
If anybody
very
has any
list.
questions or comments, things you'd like to see me make, just
Okay, so we need 2 of the small hand grip ones that are the 16 to 20
This
ounce
one,
size.
I won't keep looking for my hand. The towel splash.
We need 2 of the small grips ones that have no Viking markings. They're just S size.
So, yes.
Nope.
And
It goes back, didn't it? Oh, ow! Got smacked by
you guys
the
hear
flying.
that? Oh, damn.
How many people at the street heard that? And considering that's a quarter acre away.
People around here wouldn't notice it. It's kind of rural.
Yeah. Yeah, Mary Dickerson joined me. Hello. Commonwealth. Yeah, that one's a bit bigger. Any mugs on this list? Yes, we do. Do you want to just stick with Viking cups, or do you want to do some bowls and stuff?
I could do some bowls and stuff too.
You had Kelly join and Mary joined there. Mary Moby and Pony Schofield. Hello. This is also not a full bag, so if you wanted, we could end up switching colors.
Yeah. Well, when we run out of that bag, we will. We'll
You
kind of have
want-
to.
And you have both the Grecian red and the stoneware in. So, need to be up to you or up to people.
Yes.
What colored clay? Because we won't take you that long to finish off this bag.
I think we'll leave it up to them. Shall be using the red clay or the stoneware next? Because this isn't a full bag.
No.
Look at some inputs.
Input. This is working. Is it fighting back?
Oh yeah, this one is.
There's always that lump.
go.
So we need a second S side, small hand grip. And we're going to need slightly oversized Viking small hand grip. Because not everyone with small hands wants small cups.
Just because you're small doesn't mean you're big.
Yep. It's like when people try to call me petite, and it's like, I'm not petite. I'm short.
You're brute.
Yes, I'm a brute. They had... What are you doing? Hello. Go. So, need like another one of those S sides. Guess we need a smaller size Viking and then the bigger size Viking. And I need to mark things off the list.
Yes, because that's your job.
Yep. And that one. And I have to pull out an order form because there's a mug that needs to be remade. And it's got a reference shape. That one. That's the remake. Okay, so the other two. Yeah. Lost.
With or without markings?
It says here that I need 2 of the 16 to 20 ounce. Oh, I'm sorry. That one could be without. Because without markings, it's going to have the matte octopus with the turquoise glaze on the black clay.
Oh, that should be interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure we've ever done a wax out octopus.
Yeah, but why not?
Yeah. Go. And this is the one for the larger size Viking cup, and they want that kind of shape
Okay.
with the small hand grip. We have Catherine Kelly and Lee Kessler. Hello, people.
How are people's days going today? Tuesday.
Yes, today is Tuesday.
It just feels like Monday for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, it does feel like a Monday. You're doing. Hello. I need to cut you off. Piece from work.
Your bubble.
No air bubble. Air bubble's bad. Kill the air bubble.
I did. My fingernails are one productive use.
Killing air bubbles?
Yes. Listen, I'm going to put my fingernails into the side and make the your bubble pop.
That is too much clay.
Yeah.
Now it's too little. There we go. So after we finish the black, do people want to see us throw with the Grecian red or with the tan stoneware?
It's up to you guys, which I do. Speak up.
My tea's probably drinkable.
Sure. You can drink your tea.
Yes, you have to wait until you're finished throwing.
It doesn't work out to have my cup of tea.
No, get all goopy and you'd have a strong chance of getting clay in your tea.
That would be bad.
And how would it be you? It'd be gritty.
It'd be very gritty. It'd be like eating dirt.
Oddly enough. Kind of like the times you've almost or even occasionally successfully dipped your brush in your scotch.
That was sad.
Yeah. Luckily, underglaze is non-toxic.
Well, use some non-toxic stuff.
There are varieties out there that aren't food safe. We don't use them. Because, yeah, getting stuff not just on surfaces but on us. We don't want any of those nastiness things to leach into us. Or risk the cats.
You think the cats would drink the wash water or something?
They don't tend to go after the underglaze water as much.
Why
as
do you think it has a small opening? Has she used to?
Yes, she did. And the most recent rendition of your wash water bottle for the underglaze brushes is one of those little glass cream jars.
There we go. Big cup, small handle.
Marquise.
Okay.
Okay.
Back on the bat pins. There we
These
go.
two are good to go into the other room. As yes, there is a folder in the other room that has, actually a series of folders that have categorized levels for pieces that, for order forms. So one for hand build, one for orders that have been thrown but are not yet at the stage of decoration. And then the next one down is the ones that have completed their decoration and are going into their final load. We have Patty joining. Hello,
Patty.
Next up. So we have
Small Viking.
like 4 to 6 ounce. Nope. As those are the drying shelves up there, which is the reason why you will constantly see me going up and down the ladder. Step stool.
I've only got, what, 3 steps?
I like that one. It doesn't tip as readily as the previous one.
Which is good.
And it's easier to sit on because it doesn't do that really, it doesn't taper nearly as much as that old one did. Hot tea. And it's almost done.
There's a chunk of
There's
something.
a funkiness in the lip.
There's a chunk of something.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Here.
Why, thank you. Oh,
Occasionally
no,
you
it's
find-
still never mind. It's not on your hand anymore. It fell off.
Okay. Yeah, you get that sometimes.
Now it's evening that spot back out.
Worst case scenario, I cut that spot off.
True. I think you'd still have enough clay there.
Yep. Cutting it off.
Yeah, I was thinking that might be the case. Full-sized piece.
Because sometimes stuff happens.
Another bowl-sized piece. I don't know what I wanted to cut off after that bowl-sized piece.
This is why I have calluses between my fingers.
Yep.
My hands are just so callous.
Size piece. We have. How are you doing? Hello. Hello. Thank you. There's the next little Viking cup. Nope. Okay, that smaller size piece there can be any old shape. So this one here is to be a mug.
This is a mug.
Yeah, that's a mug of that
Doesn't
shape.
look like a mug. It looks
Ha
like a
ha. Real cute.
Thank you.
And I'm just gonna get off a second mug size piece, you know, just in case. Because second mug size piece. In addition to that rounded piece sitting there, I have two bowl-sized plate pieces. I'm gonna do two plate-sized pieces, and then there's gonna be a last little piece that's just gonna be a whatever.
It's a gonzo.
It's a gonzo. Yes, it's a whatever. Great. Now I'm going to think of when it's an undefined pottery shape. It's a gonzo. Thank you. Because there's sometimes where it's like it's not really a plate. It's not really a bowl. It's a gonzo. Is it a bowl? Is it a little drinking cup? It's a gonzo. There you go. I'm gonzo.
Well, it's not my fault. You. Ow!
I pulled off and hit your foot. The clay some revenge. I'll go pick it up for you. It left a nice little brown spot on your foot.
Yes, yes, I know. It's not the first time. Eyelash in my eye.
Oh, and
It's
you
not
can't
really-
exactly touch your face right now.
No.
For one thing, you don't want clay in your eye, and for another thing, you don't want war paint.
No.
And this way we can remake somebody's lost mug, so that once more they can have I drink coffee for your protection.
When something happened to their mug. Huh?
I think it died. If I recall correctly, is somebody dropped another mug on it.
Oh.
And I think it may have been their one true office mug at that.
Yeah.
It's sad when something happens to your mug.
To your favorite mug. Yeah. Yeah, 'cause what I'm trying to do here is replicate a shape. I'm not just making something random.
And she's replicating it from a little drawing. Because once again, we got presented with the
Maze.
it was just, there was a chip. It wasn't, a complete destruction. They wanted to order a new one, and they wanted to verify the sort of glue that they could use to repair the chip. It was like, maybe like a square inch or so material. It was a nice, clean break.
And we didn't have any glue.
We didn't have any glue with us. It's either that or it was like down in the car someplace. I need to find actually where I put it in the car. I think I may have put it someplace safe.
Oh dear. I'll never find it.
I know. We had mail joins. Shoot it! This one's a mug, so he goes down on the bottom shelf because he needs to dry slowly and get handled tomorrow. We have black handles.
We have lots of black handles.
Do one for the best. Best goes off.
Also, mug.
Also mug. Because it never hurts to have an extra one. Just in case the clay decides to do something unfriendly on us.
Plus the fact it never hurts to have another one.
No, there's no...
Savings.
Yes. There's no such thing as enough black mugs. I have to say that, yes, the black mugs are my favorite. That's one my book.
Is that the one without? That's one that was.
This is my newest one. This is not the one with the chip in it. Because we discovered that the Grill brand super glue worked really well on pottery because I took a chunk out of mine.
She
at
dropped
an event.
a bowl on her mug.
The bowl slipped off of something and onto the lip of the brand new mug. Took a chunk out of the lip of the mug, destroyed the bowl.
Strong clay.
Yeah, I know which one of the two is stronger. But as a result, we had some of the super glue on hand, so I just glued the chip back in temporarily. That was 6 years ago. The chip is still in place. It goes through the dishwasher a couple times a week because it's one of, now, 2 large black mugs that I use on a regular basis. Chris Gulliver and Stephanie Jones join.
Hello.
And the stare out the window mode of throwing.
PG&E truck just went by.
Wonder where they're headed to. The thing is there may be some down branches from that last storm that they're working on.
Here, though.
No, not in this immediate area. Everything that was going down in storms stopped going down like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
All the damaged trees are already fallen.
Or been removed.
Well, after that one went down and did take down a power line.
Yeah.
And I was actually the one who called in the fire department because it lit the verge on fire.
Yeah.
We have Theodore Scott join. Hello. After that, people got a lot more thoughtful about where the trees were, where the power lines were.
Oh, maybe that tree's really big, and if 2 of its brethren have come down, maybe they
Let's
should.
just cut down the last one.
You know, they trimmed it very well.
Yeah, and it has not come down. Well, that was the one that took out the power line, and there was also the other one that took out fence. Yeah. Travis and Bailey. Hello. And next to the large black mugs thrown there. Doesn't look like it's that far from completion.
to change the shape too drastically. Otherwise, you can
Collapse.
or put a hole in it or any number of other bad things. You also want to
Cause
make sure
failure.
that it's nice and even.
Not too thick, not too thin on the bottom. Because either one of those can cause failure in the drying. Okay, so that one done. Make muck.
Go.
Okay.
And
that's the last of the-
roundy one.
That's the last of the black clay order pieces that's due before Great Western.
Remember, we have to have some per se.
Oh, yes.
Orange crown, which is not for close to 2 months. It's amazing how fast that time can go past.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 pieces or 1?
They're meant to be 2 pieces. They're both randos. Yeah, they can be whatever shape they want to be.
Oh, was that Gonzo that fell on my foot?
Yes, that was Gonzo. That's Gonzo who Geronimo'd onto your foot. Ah. Art joined. Hello. And Jessica and Bridget. Hello, peoples. Alright, so now I remember why I can't find the towel that I used to wipe my hands on. We moved it so the cats could enjoy the sunbeam the other day. Well, it's either we move it or they move it. It's better if we put it where we want it to be, rather than the cats put it where they decide to put it.
Be the floor.
Occasionally it's ended up in the water bucket,
Yeah.
and then the other cat will come along and dig it back out of the water bucket. And then you have a soggy clay towel flung across the room. Which makes it less of a racket than when she fishes the marbles and seashell out of the bamboo vase.
Yeah. The vase that has
It
bamboo
has
in it.
bamboo plants.
It doesn't.
It's not made of bamboo. Because bamboo is a nice inert thing for the cats to chew on the kitchen. Or it says, looking good.
Oh, thank you.
It's just going to be a Viking cup there.
Yeah. Or it could be a small cup.
Yeah. We do occasionally get the request for the more of the 16-ounce black mugs. And that's the 24-ounce ones that are the most popular in terms of the black.
Yeah.
The large stoneware ones aren't just nearly as popular.
There we go.
Got it. So mug or not? I think that's more mug than not mug.
It's mug, I would say.
It goes with the other mugs.
Okay.
So Gonzo there would be a small bowl or a moderate-sized cup. These two here are intended to be bowls, and these two are intended to be plates. And I did not mean to be very little.
Sure. Bowls tend to be really quick to thread.
Yeah, it's
Either that or a big pain in the butt. What have you?
yeah. Consider that one's almost a finished bowl now. Hope it didn't take too long. Looks like one of those, the good hand bowls.
Yeah.
For smoke one of these, you hold in one hand and you eat with the other because there may not be a table around. Kevin Rhodes joined. Hello, Cormac. Throw
Go.
black clay. So there's a bowl. So you're gonna throw the 2 bowls or the 2 plates?
2
next?
plates.
Okay.
When I finish this black clay, there's a choice of doing either the red clay, which is more Greek pieces, or the stone one.
Yes. We've got people in here, so it's like, should we do stoneware or Grecian red next? Swish, 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 swish. Ah, so you're doing the plate pieces.
Twigs, which are just low, loose.
Yeah. Effectively, excessively low bowls.
Yes.
And amongst the items made out of the black clay, the one most likely to crack and dry.
Especially in the winter.
You would think it would be summer.
No, it's winter.
No. Spring and fall are the best times to make them. The ones with the least breakage.
Yeah. Sponge. One rehydrate sponge. Remove it to be dry. For opening up the plate, I use the sponge because that way I don't put finger grooves into the plate.
Excessively deep finger grooves. And at this point, it's almost done.
Put enough finger grooves in there with the sponge.
Yeah, it's because you have small, sharp fingers.
There we go. And now I can smooth it out. Oh, this also compresses the clay, so it makes the thing
What, one
stronger.
of the red ribs?
Yeah.
I ask because, well, at this point it's clay colored,
It's your basic clay color.
which is kind of a mushy brown red color, generally kind of patchy because, well, smears of various colors.
Yeah. Go.
Okay, my tea will probably be long gone before you're done throwing.
So after this, it's lunchtime.
Ooh, cleaning the back some.
Oh, because it's also, hey, no, this bat's really,
Ooh,
Really
yeah,
good.
watch those junkies.
it's all gunky.
Okay, to the shelf you go.
Plate number
Great.
1 complete.
Missed the bottom step. Ow. I'm totally okay. Jarred the ankle a little bit, that was all.
Yeah.
And nobody saw it, right?
Don't worry. No one's
Nobody at
watching.
all.
The words of Virginia Shakespeare. Don't worry. No one's watching.
Especially considering the camera angle, you could actually, it completely recorded the impact ground.
You just, there's
At least I did not trip.
evidence of your klutzy behavior.
Earl Billiwick and Randall Fitz-Allenwood. Hello.
Hello.
Getting the second of the two black plates thrown. It looks like one layer of a chocolate cake at the moment. It's just a disc.
And
here
I feel like
goes.
I'm part of a lazy.
And now it's a plate. Most plates are like done in just like one pull, aren't they?
Well,
and then some
there's
refinement.
the initial pull, and then then you have the refinements. You also want to make sure that it gets good and
Thoroughly
compressed.
compressed.
Makes it stronger, less like to crack, all that kind of good stuff.
And Timmermans won't say a word. Yeah. As I said, at least I did not fall over. At that point, it'd be a toss-up whether, it was dignity injured or physical injury.
Now spraining the ankle.
No.
Again.
No. I'm not allowed to hurt myself because I'm needed for packing. And carrying heavy things.
At the clay, up 7 stairs.
Yeah. It's one of the unfortunate things about the fact that she has a bad knee. She's not supposed to pick up anything over about 25 pounds. A bag of clay is 25 pounds. And says, love the fact that you guys make throwing look so easy. Mine would wind up on the wall.
That's why there's plastic on the wall.
Yeah, if you notice, there's spatter on the wall.
Yeah, that's plastic bags.
So there was
Push pin to the wall.
Yeah, push pins and plastic. I think this time we actually went with what's supposed to be like painter's plastic drop cloth. Because that way we could go seamless.
Yeah.
And it went up higher.
Yeah.
That and they didn't have the kind of plastic bags we normally got at the store. And when it comes to throwing, there's a really good reason why she makes it look that easy. She learned to do throwing in middle school.
On a kick wheel.
On a kick wheel. So we're talking in excess of 40 years ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, Barbara searching good.
Is this supposed to
Bowl.
be anything?
Bowl.
Okay. Good.
Don't go into a cup. There we go.
It looked more bowl-like anyways.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be a bowl, right?
Bowl.
Put the whole pile there, and they're all something different. I'm supposed to remember what each little lump is supposed to be.
That's part of what my job is reminding her what the individual blocks of clay are to become there. I'm just gonna pull up this old man. Come here, Clay.
Since nobody came up with
And we do have more, can I put Viking markings on it?
it's supposed to have Viking marks. Thanks for the
Well, that one needs to be open stock, but we kept getting requests for bowls and plates at the 212 nights, of which we were like largely out of both of them. Or completely out of plates.
Yeah.
You see, back to the comment where plates are the one that fail the most in the drying.
people always ask for them in winter.
Oh, yeah. New compounds right there. I have to check on how dry things are getting, but I think we'll have enough for a bisque load soon.
Oh, that's good.
So we'll be able to do the initial first firing of the pottery, get it bisqued, which is at a lower temperature, and then can once those come out, they get their decoration. Or in the case of most of these, it'll just be the glaze. Not as many of the black pieces have decoration. Or they don't have decoration that involves painted colors. How about the boutique style? Have a great day. Gotta go back to work. Okay. Nice talking to you. Oh, come on. Let go of the bag. Let go of the bag. There we go. So, do you feel like throwing some... Do you feel like tomorrow you'd be interested in doing some skulls?
Yeah, to do this tomorrow.
Okay, because we have a couple of large skulls we need to make.
Okay. Make some proto skulls.
Proto skulls. Since we need 2, do you want to make 4?
Yeah. I just
And that'll actually use up a good portion of the bag right there.
There we go.
Yep.
And right there. Clean towel. And change color water. Otherwise, I end up with
Because now we're doing
chocolate
the light colored clay. John Flynn, John. No. The right size? Yay, it's the right size. Goopy tools. Splat. So, I make proto skulls. I need to cut you off 4 pieces of that size. Yeah, that'll use up a good portion of this bag. Considering these are to be the large size skulls. So we're talking pieces that are okay, that one is actually too big.
because the skulls all start off as balls. And that's what I'm going to be throwing right now.
It's the basis for the skull, because after this, they get set aside, they have to firm up, and then tomorrow they'll get sculpted into skull format.
I did a time-lapse video of
Skull construction.
Skull construction.
And that
It was probably
video,
about a year ago.
yeah.
Up on YouTube.
What I can do is, okay, video is currently at 46 minutes. What I can do is after we're done throwing this, I can go, so I don't kill the frame rate. After we're done, I can go back to this timestamp and add a link to the skull video.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's skull piece number 4. Yeah, that's more than half the bag right there. Because since these are going to be sculpted, once she's finished, the walls will still be relatively thick.
It'll just be kind of rough looking.
It won't look like much at this point.
Kind of roughly head-sized ball.
Kind of hemispherical.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. That
Is a
This is a proto skull. This is what it looks like before it's sculpted. And now it goes on the shelf.
silly thing.
The mugs.
Never really thought they would be as popular as they are.
A couple of skulls. That was a fun project. Oh, a few more. Okay, well, that's probably it, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to think about how many sets of teeth we've carved.
Or the number of people who pick up the skull and
Oh,
say,
alas, poor York.
Especially at the Renaissance Fair.
I'd love to see one who actually goes on to do the whole monologue.
If you're going to do it,
do the whole monologue.
If you can do the whole monologue, I'll give you the skull.
The thing is, there should be people there who are capable of it.
The first one that could do the full monologue. Because you never know. Someone can watch this and come up and do it.
Yes. You are tempting fate.
I did. Oh, there's the qualifier. The first one to do it.
Skull
Yeah,
off
we
the
were
list.
having like really crappy frame rate.
Yeah, the frame rate's dropping. Yep, it's freeze frame. I still also gotta look up to see where it's actually saving on my machine, because I know I set it up to do that.
It could be filling up your hard drive.
I think I set it to one of the external, to one of the not main drives on my machine. It's not going to my boot. I have the storage drive, which yes, it would be recording faster and potentially causing less lag if I had it recording to the boot drive, because the boot drive is an SD, solid state.
Yeah.
And my storage drive is not. Chris, how are you doing?
Hello. They connect your drive.
Oh, don't worry. It gives me that message all the time. It's yelling at me because the file sequences get too long. For the ones attached, the externals, the network drives.
Okay.
The file history has gotten too long. It never actually does anything to slow things down on the machine.
I see.
Oh yes, we gotta keep an eye out because there's more computer memory arriving today.
Yes. That's my birthday present.
Yes. Doesn't everyone get computer memory for their birthday? Well, you got a graphics card for Christmas.
You see, the year before I got a 4K monitor.
Turns out her graphics card was not terribly compatible with 4K.
So I was having all sorts of weird problems with it.
Which went away when we upgraded the graphic card.
But yeah.
And
but now all the processing of the
now
4K,
the pinch point is the computer memory.
Yeah.
They took the strain off the graphics card and all the strain went down to the next catch point. But on an up note, when she gets memory, some of the extra DIMMs in hers are going to come over to mine and get to see if it works better.
So I'm getting my birthday present a little early. Only about 3 weeks.
The thing is, this is kind of the trend anymore. You got your graphics card early, you got your monitor early.
Yeah.
And in most of these cases, it's because it got rid of technical difficulties on your machine and it reduced your eye strain.
Yes.
And your
That's
bucket
why
looks-
I got a 4K monitor because of eye strain.
Notice your water bucket was getting low. Skull number 2. It's the second of the proto skulls. Yep.
Oh, God.
Ooh,
It's just
lag!
really bad.
Lag!
Tamora Lawrence.
Oh wow, I have no idea why the lag's quite this bad.
Well, is there anybody else using it?
Let me go check.
It's not the only computer running in the house, but if it's this laggy.
Nope, it's just a connection.
Wow, we have really crappy connection today then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Considering you say it's the weather.
Considering on the screen, I haven't moved for quite some time now. Our apologies, everyone. Whoop, no, disappeared.
And now you're back.
Nope, not yet. Not yet.
You're right there.
Ha ha. Oh, they're coming back into the room on the screen.
And how big are these pieces of plastic?
About 60 ounces. 60 to 65.
Yeah. So it's not a small piece of clay.
No. It's around about 4 pounds.
Squeeze.
I hate to say it's like I don't really pay attention to the pound marks on the scale.
It's the ounces.
It's the ounces. Because it gives a finer gradient as to the size of the pieces.
It's like somebody asked, well, how many miles is it to someplace? And I couldn't tell you the miles, but I know how long it takes to get there.
We had Bear Goods and Joy.
No.
Yeah. It's more about once you get over a certain distance, it's not so much the miles as the hours in the car. It's like
Proto. He's gonna be a faggot.
Yeah, he is.
Here, let's see if I can squeeze some.
But people like the fat heads too.
Squeeze some sense into it.
No, I could do a fat head. There's some people who like the fat head ones.
I didn't say anything. Didn't say anything.
And it's still wagging.
Oh, it'll be better once it goes up on YouTube, because it won't have the lag, hopefully.
I have to say that I actually have to go and check to see whether it's choppy there or not. Or whether, because it's a different cast than what's going through Facebook Live.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's always going back and, as I said, looking up...
Pour the sense right out of it.
Pour the head juice out.
Juice.
One more protostol left to go. We've been getting sleep, really. I have no idea why we're being so silly. Oh, wow, it's still really laggy. Look. It updated by 1 frame.
I need to rehead my hair.
Yeah.
No, the silver wouldn't be so bad if it was an opaque color.
Yeah. Julia Erickson joined.
Hello.
Whenever this part of the audio, at least, gets to visibility or audibility.
No idea.
Because, yeah, apparently we are dropping down into the realm of frames per minute.
Wow.
Because that's been a freeze frame for quite some time. Oh, we had Cat Ellen join. Hello.
Hello. Sorry for the poor frame rate. I guess
I have no idea why the frame rate is being unfriendly.
What we're doing here is the last of the protostol.
Close that window. Close all. Let's see if that'll help.
Yeah,
Anything
you
else?
could close the picture of the.
I already did.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. It just has yet to update. And I closed some of the other things in the background. Oh. Tina Elder Floors joined. Hello, Maggie. Whenever the frame rate actually updates.
Yeah. Oh, what a face.
Grrr. Proto Skull number 4.
I suppose what we could do with the rest of that is to make more solo cups.
True, we have to make more solo cups. I have no idea what's up with the frame rate.
Yeah.
Or whether it's on our end or Facebook's.
Or suddenly.
Or sudden link in between. Nope. Next frame updated.
It's just awful.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys out there. If there's still anybody out there.
Our apologies for the technical difficulties.
Check it out again.
Ooh, it updated twice in that second.
Ooh.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I suppose I should add solo cups to this to-do list.
Yeah.
Go. Oh, there was actual visible motion to the hands that time. Briefly.
This one's a opinion. I'm gonna pour the head juice out. Oh wow, you moved on the screen, and then it stopped again.
I know, we seem to be getting like pulses of a couple of frames. Oh, see?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got the cat stretch thing going on. I need to get you off more clay.
Yeah.
Stop, looking on in just utter disgust. Okay, we have bowls. In addition to the solo cup, we have like a 16-ounce straight-sided beaker to do.
Okay. Good
For Greek floors. That hopefully gonna need it 26 ounce, maybe slightly more.
26 to 30.
Yeah. Stay, Clay. Do not roll over and play dead. Unlike the foot frame rate. I still have to get Christopher in here to try to see if
Maybe
he can,
when he's up later.
yeah, play with settings.
Thing about being IT, you don't have to keep.
Okay, that is
Normal
31
hours.
ounces.
Yeah.
See. Oh, wait. Now we have frame rate. I threatened it. I was going to, go into settings and, reduce its resolution or something, and then it starts working better.
You threatened it. Sometimes
it was the motion out of the corner of the eye, and it wasn't the choppy frame by frame. Yeah, James Moore doing it. No. Sorry for the delay and the terrible frame rate.
No idea what was going on.
Don't know what caused it. Don't know why it stopped. Go through and optimize settings. One of the freeze frames is the skeptical one raised eyebrow giving the screen a dirty look. It's like, why are you doing that? Because that one will have it'll be nice, just straight, no curvature to the sides of the beaker.
Because that's what a lot of that Middle Eastern stuff is.
Yeah, very straight line.
It's not as. And that actually takes more effort
precision.
to make it straight and not curvy at all.
Yeah.
Just get a little wrap up.
Well, you probably could.
Seriously. You couldn't fall anywhere. You had to fall on the lip of the cup.
At least it was early enough in the throwing that it didn't. The lip was thick enough it didn't distort or crumple.
Now let's just make it taller.
Going up. Oh, that one needs
Is this one supposed to be a certain height?
I was just looking that up, actually. I think it's supposed to be in like the 6+ inches high
that's
because
what I thought I
it
remembered.
does have the incline outwards, that whole truncated cone thing going on. Words. Get down to the correct order. There we go. There. Oh, sure. Roll over and play dead. Why don't you use a stupid piece of paper? So it looks like it didn't have a specified height. It had a specified volume and shape. Giving it that precision of shape. Do you ever use the stiff blue ribs on the wheel?
Occasionally. They're not as often.
No.
It's usually more for the Greek stuff.
The really, really large.
Yeah. There we go.
It's pretty darn straight. Okay. Can go up. Oh dear, we're starting to run out of space.
So should this next piece be the last one?
We can get like another 4 pieces on the shelf. And then we will be out of space.
Okay.
Okay, so I will mark that beaker off the list. You want me to do? You want to do solo cups next?
Yeah, I could just finish it off with doing some solo cups.
And I will bring up the image of the plastic one because that's the size and aspect ratio people want us to mimic.
Yeah.
A little bit more because, as I recall, cut off about the 26. Oh, that's 29. Well, fine then.
It'll be 29. So you want to get the order form?
Yep. And then carry it.
Whoop. Room.
Go. And no, I don't have that folder still open.
And don't worry about it.
Yeah, because if I
Yeah.
pull it up, I could kill the
Frame rate again.
frame rate.
Don't do it.
Not today. We also need a pair of beakers for Italian decoration. Not beakers. I can't read words. Goblets. Shush! I did not scramble anyone's name. Came really close to it a couple times earlier. Because, you know, the mangling the letters started to happen.
Oh, I got sunshine on me. Got warmth on my leg. I went like that, and it was on my arm, too. It was full.
Well, that's the reason why the blinds aren't all the way up, because otherwise it'd be hitting you in the face.
I know, that would not be good. That's a thing there.
Yeah, Debbie Sawyer joined. Hello.
Hello.
So you're going to do more beakers, you're going to do some goblets.
I think this one is more beakery.
Yeah, it looks like it's going beaker. Do we have any more beakers that I could possibly mark off of this list? Nope. I've got all the beakers on this list covered already. Actually, if I move the 2 bags of handles, I could get a few more pieces on the shelf.
We'll need the space for the cups later when I put the handles on.
Well, when you put there'll be space later because they are already on the shelf.
Okay.
There we go. Speaking of which, these things need to be sprayed a bit. Space. Yeah, so we were kind of watching some Star Trek earlier, yesterday, the last couple of days while we were working. Actually, no, not while we were working. We were using it as something sticky to watch while we were trying to rest our hands. So we will watch or listen to a lot of things while we're working. As a result, we can't watch them when we're not working. Because we'll immediately try to pick something up and work on it. Go there. And I think we now do have enough space on the shelf to finish off this bag.
Oh, that's too bad.
What's the matter? You getting tired and hungry?
I'm getting hungry, yeah.
Yeah, so am I.
I started off tired, but
Yeah.
hungry.
Yep. Come on, 26. There. Let's need a pair of goblets. This will be for that order that's to be shipped off to the reenactors in England.
Yes.
So we'll have some pottery made in the States that is Italian in style being shipped off to England. David Rathjoy. Hello.
Oh, no. Bastard.
That's close enough. And then last bit, which is in 18 ounces, so that's like a bowl. Okay, so I got enough here for 2 more goblets after that one, and a bowl-sized piece.
Okay.
Which will cut down the number of bowls we need to throw by 1. And we're actually whittling down this list of pieces we need to do.
Which is good, though.
Yeah. Oh, which reminds me, I can mark down that I've completed the masker for that cookie stamp, the masker for that cookie stamp. Okay, that's only 2 things off of that list. I'm like, yeah, I can mark things off the hand construction. That's it. I don't get to mark any more off of that category. I need to bring in a considerable quantity of the red slab. Because there's harpy rhytons and oil lamps.
Yes.
And technically, I suppose can wait until after the bisque firing that has the menorah oil lamp mold in it.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. That way we can do it all at once.
Yeah. And now it goes from cylinder to goblet.
First I'm doing is the Indian for the
Starting the foot.
for the foot.
And these ones will have relatively low positioned feet on it because you need a lot of surface area for doing the Italian designs. This will be the hound and hare pattern, I think, on these.
Yeah. She likes the hound Indian pattern. She does.
Historical assessments for reconstruction and repair of castles and other historical properties in the UK, which that's cool.
That is pretty cool.
That is cool. Must be kind of heartbreaking on some of those locations, though, the ones that were badly updated in the past over the centuries. The concept of livable buildings that are centuries old.
It's over there, stayed in bed and breakfast. Maybe 400 or 500 years old.
And that's just an average thing over there.
Yeah. Which was kind of cool. We didn't stay any place expensive.
Just a B&B that was like 400 to 500 years old.
You're just restoring it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Goopy tool.
Uncolor goop. Use the W. Red ones, which are softer, so I can adjust the shape.
You've got that nasty groove down there now. Stupid tool.
It's really easy to get rid of.
Well, it enables you to make the foot shape more distinct with your finger as well. The stem indent. Okay. Now, would you like me to leave this one where it's visible?
Yeah, so I can put it like right there or something.
Okay. Yeah, because you're not going to use that sponge. Squish. That's your dark clay sponge. You're using light clay right now. It's trying to run along the bats again.
Yep.
Let's see. Do is go up and do the count. See how many pieces you've thrown today. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20. So you will be doing 23 pieces. So, and about 1 2/3 bags of clay.
So about 40 pounds.
Yeah, about 40 pounds.
And later I'll be doing handles, and after that I'll be doing painting.
Well, I suppose the question is whether or not you want, it might be a little cramped in here to actually do any streaming of you doing handles, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that might be a good time for Christopher to be, fine-tuning the program.
Yeah, so we might be doing another one later today.
We shall see.
Handles.
And Ron Cleveland joined. Hello. The last few pieces of Oh, and there goes the frame rate. All I did was wave at it. I didn't touch anything.
No, but before that you minimized it, and then it's become.
That was 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
Don't know.
That sounds wrong.
I was also noticing that it's a good thing that you're getting close to being done because not too long I'd either have to lower the blinds
or the sun in my face.
Yeah.
I don't like the sun in my face.
Because I've seen is you starting to get sun on the end of your nose. Yep, we have slowed down.
You have to have
I
IT
wish I
look at
knew.
it.
Yeah. Have to have
Yay.
IT check and see
When he wakes
why.
up.
Yep. One of the stages where it looks like it's doing the hula.
What, me like that?
Oh, please don't. We'll just watch you throwing on the screen rather than watching you doing. Oh. Slow frame rate. This is the second time it's dropped down this low. Ooh, that's a nice goblet shape. After this, only 2 more pieces left to go. Must be something caught on the edge of your rib, because it's making these lines.
Could be. They do get dirty.
Yeah. Wow. It's still probably about 2 minutes behind.
Wow. Sorry, guys.
Tech. I feel like I should have, like a stopwatch for how many frame, or, time between frames. Up. Move the 2 of these over here. This one. So, 2 more pieces. That one is another scaled so that you can do 1 more goblet. And then the last piece is a gonzo. It's a whatever. Yeah.
And there's the top of my head.
Yep. Now it's caught up to almost where you're done throwing that goblet. I think. What was that say?
Suction.
It was suction in the bottom of the cup there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like...
I get that sometimes.
Yeah,
See, if I actually had 2 thumbs in there, it wouldn't. Have to...
But since you had 1.
With my little thumbs there.
Sounds like Cal Fire. We have a Cal Fire depot up the hill from us. And that's most of what flies in and out of the airport up the little tiny airport up the hill. Or the little Cal Fire planes. We've gotten used to the sound that those particular planes make.
The reason why we know is because there's a couple times they
every once in a while they fly so low.
Well, that was a few years ago.
It was a few years ago.
Probably don't have that same
pilot. It's like, how low can I bring it in? It was low enough that not only could you read Cal Fire, it was slow enough that you could read the numbers on the plane's wing as well.
I mean, after that happened, you didn't.
Who knows? They may have gotten told off for that.
Yeah, because it was identifiable at that point.
Well, yeah. And if you had a timestamp to go with it, there'd be no question about who was in that plane. Yeah, I have no idea what's up with that frame rate.
I'm pointing at something on the wall. No, actually, no, I'm not.
It's the... Oh, now it's updated to you've halfway centered the piece. Whereas in reality over here, you're probably 90% done throwing the piece. I have no idea why the frame rate got so terrible. Got better for a while. And then it's almost to the point where you had the suction on the finger. Oh, that's a nice goblet. And the little undercut that she did there really aids in it coming off of the back cleanly. When it gets up to that point on the screen. Oh, there is a little error message down here. It says, encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset.
How's that one was cussing?
Video. Okay, it's currently active. You can't change it while it's going.
Okay. Well, now we'll know.
What I can do
future,
to catch all this data, I'm going to hit there, print screen. I can show it to tech later.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There's a gobble. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Yep. On to the last piece. The newly coined term of gonzo. It's a whatever piece.
It's a whatever.
Okay, goblets. Throne. Mark that off the list. Yay, it's another item off the list. But I'm not going to do something that may stress the system like Open Corel, the paste that into.
No.
Don't know. I don't know. I don't know the settings. I'm still a complete newbie when it comes to the settings in OBS and streaming software, all those bits. Now it looks like on the screen, it's the still that makes me look like I'm sneezing. Extreme exasperation, yes.
I tried to make a little goblet.
It's gonna be a mini goblet.
It's like the other one, which was so cute.
Oh, you mean the one that we just decorated?
Yeah.
Little roundy shapes. And you've almost achieved it now. And what's displaying on the screen is still you finishing off the last piece. Nope. Oh, there's a fresh bat. There's a fresh bat on the screen.
We have progress.
Yeah. And again, my apologies for the
If there's still anybody out there, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I wouldn't blame you if there is. There we go.
There. Apologies for the lag.
Da-da.
Freaking pin that comment.
And
Because now we're done. Mind you, it looks like it'll still be a few minutes before the done actually appears on the screen.
yeah.
Well, thank you for those who have suffered with us through the through this one, and we will definitely have tech come through and
Twiddle the
aid
knobs.
in optimizing the settings. So hopefully this doesn't work. It doesn't. It works better next time
It doesn't
because it doesn't work this time. Sigh. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
And bye.